So I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm just using my intuition to talk about this. But I'm getting the impression that I'm being called a home wrecker, and that I'm I'm trying to get with a woman because I want his family, uh, his wife, his tools, um, all of this bullshit. This is about somebody that that the last time I talked to this woman was my sophomore year in high school, which was like 1993. And then I just hooked back up with her last year, last June, and we don't talk anymore. But all of a sudden, I've got this flood of people coming to me trying to shove their kids down my throat. Like that's something I'm searching for. Like I want to raise somebody else's kids. And while I'm not against that, because I've already helped with my ex-wife, who had a 2-year old when I married her, which is another piece of shit, which I helped raise until she went away to college. And then the second she went away to college uh, is when my wife decided she didn't need me anymore, and she found somebody new and divorced me. But no, I'm not looking for uh, a woman with kids. I'm not looking for a man with kids because all of a sudden I've got this rash of gay men um, thinking that thinking something. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, but they're fucking crazy. Um, and they should stay the fuck away from me, please. I've got nothing against gay men, gay women, nothing. But keep it the fuck away from me. I want no part of it. Um, but no, I'm not. I don't want somebody else's kids. Um, it would be great if I could find somebody with no kids and have a second chance at starting a family. Um, but I'm getting older, and that's probably not going to happen. And most everybody's already been married and divorced, and they have kids. But no, I'm not. I don't want your kids. Um, that's not what I'm searching for. But this is all coming from fucking Doug Boose, who, like I was talking about earlier, Johnny Churchill. His wife had a thing for me, and when I started to become more successful, which is like in this all the shit hit the fan in like 2008. Um, and Doug was a contractor, and he had a bunch of shit, which I didn't give a shit about his stuff. I had my own stuff. Um, he I don't know what he was doing, but he's going around telling everybody that I'm trying to seduce his wife and I'm trying to take his wife. He's a veteran too. He was a Marine. So he's been going around making trouble for me everywhere. I think at courthouses. Um, I don't know how he's been doing it, but he's been going around for the last 20 some years saying that I'm trying to steal his wife and that I'm trying to take his kids and I'm trying to take his tools. But the reality of it is Doug's a piece of shit, and he was continuously cheating on his wife. Um, and I get the impression that she was constantly talking about me, um, checking in on me without ever making contact with me. Because, like I said, 1993 was the year that she, or was the year I think she graduated. I was still a sophomore in high school the last time I talked to her in art class. Um, he's also been going around telling him and his fucked up family, that whole fucking family's fucked up. They've been telling people that I'm going around saying that I was in the military. I don't know who's saying this. I'm guessing it's coming from them. But to be clear, I was never in the military. I took the ASVAB. I was going to go into the Navy, and a couple weeks later, or maybe a month later, I was in a really bad car wreck and I shattered my hip. And after that, the Navy didn't want me anymore. And I think it's because I got a DUI as well. But um, that's more bullshit. So apparently, he's going around telling people that I was in the that I'm saying that I was in the military, which I've never told anybody that I was. And if anybody wants to come and look me dead in the eye and tell them that, they're a liar. If they're saying that, they're a liar. Um, I had no contact with uh, Heather until last year. So from 93 to 2000 and what, 2021, I hadn't really even fucking thought of her, to be honest. And she popped up as a friend suggestion. And I hit okay. And 2 days into that, I don't know if this was a lie or not, but she told me that they were divorced. So if they were still married, she lied to me, because I would have never continued speaking to her that way if I knew she was married. I, never. It wouldn't have went where it went, and it probably shouldn't have went anywhere, honestly. But um, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is coming from Doug Boose, um, who, being a veteran, um, has its benefits. Um, I've got nothing but respect for people who were in the military. I wish I was, but I wasn't. And if anybody's saying that, they're lying. If they're saying I said that, they are lying. Bold-faced fucking lie. Um, Along with me trying to get with his wife and take his wife and take his fucking tools. Um, uh, like I said, that whole fucking family is fucked up. And I don't know what kind of shit they told their son, but their son Trevor was a Marine too, and I don't know what's up with him, but he's not right either. Um, I remember going over to Heather's earlier this last year. We were going to church. We left to go to church, and the second we pull out of the driveway, here comes Doug. Um, Looking like a madman, going back to we were riding in Heather's vehicle. Heather drove. We were riding in Heather's vehicle to go to church, and um, I didn't really think much about it. But the more I was going over there, I started having a bunch of trouble with my vehicle. Um, all of a sudden I don't have any oil in my truck. Um, uh, um, all of a sudden I think I had to have the water pump replaced. Um, what else happened while I was over there? They cut the hinges on the bed. Some somebody did, but all of a sudden, half of my the bed of my truck was leaning to one side. Um, Now, not only has no one done anything about that, um, yeah, this guy has been going around just lying to everybody, saying that I'm trying to take his wife and take his family and take his house and take his tools. He's been doing this shit for 25 years. I didn't even know it was happening. And I think Doug Boose hooked up with um, my pedophile piece of shit uncle, Johnny Churchill, and they teamed up to make this all work. This whole blackball thing, this whole defamation and slander bullshit. Um, so no, I don't know Doug Boose. I met him twice when I was 23, 24 years old. And Doug Boose also happens to be cousins with that other piece of shit, Todd, that I've talked about a lot. So it all runs in the family. They're all pieces of shit. Um, but now I'm paying the consequences for this because somehow he's convinced all these people uh, that all this is true because I keep to myself and I don't talk to people. I don't have a lot of uh, people that I talk to. So this is my only voice. No one's gonna say it unless I say it. So no, I'm not trying to take your wife or take your kids. Goddamn, I don't want you. I don't want those fucking kids. That's for fucking sure. You already got them fucked up because you're fucked up. They're beyond repair in my eyes. Um, I don't want your fucking tools. I don't want your house. And for a little while, I thought I wanted your wife. But that didn't happen until 25 years later after she lied to me and told me that you guys were divorced. So stop going around telling people that I said I was in the military because that would be a fucking asshole that would go around saying that if it wasn't true. And it's not true. And I've never fucking said it. So maybe you'll get to watch this, huh, Dougie? Dougie Doug?